perhaps it would be interesting to see you in one of those.
Yeah, no, I'd be very open to that. And the reality, it's true. The films that are made on HBO, for instance, are really terrific. The budgets are the same or higher than independent films, than most independent films. The talent, the quality of the screenplays, the directors, actors is extremely high. Some of the best things I've seen on television have been, in the world of entertainment, have been on HBO. Difficult scripts, really done high quality. So yeah, I'd be very open to that. It's interesting because it's taking the place of what was the old artful movie that the studios used to make or independents used to make are really being made on television right now, of that quality, with really the best of the best people.
Which it was, and the band played on, made for television.
Actually, that was HBO as well.
Yeah, so you already did it.
Yeah, I guess I did, yeah. But it's different. These are... Primarily, these movies that are being made are about real people. They seem to be focusing on fascinating real-life stories. But none of them are biopics. I don't get the sense of them being biopics, the sense of real filmmaking involved. And I don't know why HBO seems to be the place where most of them are being made right now. It sounds like I'm doing a commercial for HBO, but I think the reality is that that's where the high-quality work is right now.
Yes, I think so. Qui, per favore.
Lei diceva che è innamorato di Roma. Fra poco andrà a ricevere nel Campidoglio dal sindaco Alemanno la Lupa, che rappresenta per lei questo premio.
This was nothing I anticipated or expected, but as a gesture from the mayor, I think it's quite wonderful. I think there's an added quality to that. Was it 2 years ago or so? When I was here 2 years ago, I really spent quite a bit of time with the mayor talking about the Tibetan situation. And the mayor was extremely educated on what was going on in Tibet and made a very strong commitment from his side to do whatever he could to help the Tibetan situation. And kind of a fearless point of view in terms of China, which of course I admired. So I'm happy to reacquaint with someone who is committed to Tibet the way he has. Are you offering me one? I'm actually cutting down. I'm simplifying my life, not making it more complicated.
Mi sembra che non no, laggiù.
There's more people over here. There was a demonstration before, now there's nothing.
Sì, posso?
Prego.
Sì. Volevo chiedere a Richard Gere come mai non ha... Qua. Qui? Beatrice Bertuccioli. Sì, volevo chiederle come mai... Eccomi.
Grazie.
Ciao. Non ha mai pensato di fare regia, o meglio, se non sbaglio, una decina d'anni fa si era parlato di una sua regia. Poi però mi sembra che non se ne è fatto più niente. Ecco, come mai non ha interesse a provarsi anche in questo tipo di ruolo nel cinema? Grazie.
Yeah, I have an interest in going to the moon. I have an interest in directing films. You know, we talk about, Claudia and I talk about this a lot, because he would love to see me direct a film too. And I have an interest. I think I could probably pull it off. It would scare me at the same time, but I don't think I'm afraid of it. What is daunting to me is giving 1.5 years of my life to a project, when I have so many other things in my life that I care about. Most importantly, my family and my relationship with my teachers. And I'm not ready to give that up yet. So maybe someday.
C'era una domanda laggiù, ma non vedo più la persona che voleva farla, forse si è spostato? Allora passiamo qui. I said to go like this.
It's a very insistent woman over here.
Yes, but that's a piece. Second question.
As you know, you are very close to Dalai Lama and very close to the teachings of Dalai Lama, Buddhism. Have you any plan to make any film on Dalai Lama or on his teachings, to produce or direct any film?
You know, there have been several people who've come to me over the years, really talented people, skilled people who wanted to make stories on the Buddha. No one has come to me wanting to make a feature film on the Dalai Lama, but Scorsese already made one, Kundun, very good film. So I don't think that needs to be done. Maybe that story was finished when the Dalai Lama came to India in 1959. So maybe the story from 59 on is worth telling. Certainly it's one of the most fascinating lives of our time. And I think we can all feel a sense of pride and gratitude that we live in the same time as someone like His Holiness the Dalai Lama. When future generations talk about him, I think his true place in the history of the world will become more clear. I haven't seen, there's several films that I've seen that want to engage Buddhism very directly. And as I was saying before, the screenplays that I read have not been good enough. And maybe if one comes up that really does have that kind of quality, I would love to engage it.
Mi ha detto che il tempo è scaduto, proviamo a fare questa domanda molto veloce per favore, perché avete visto che è entrato qualcuno.
I am the very insistent woman.
Yeah, quick question.
Yes.
Please,
Volevo chiederle, lei, diciamo così, noi l'amiamo molto, l'abbiamo amata nel cinema tantissimo, è il nostro attore preferito per tante cose, quindi avremmo voluto che lei ci parlasse di più di cinema, perché la ricordiamo in Cotton Club, la ricordiamo nei Giorni del Cielo, la ricordiamo in Chicago.
Ma questo succederà oggi pomeriggio?
E lei ci è piaciuto molto. Allora, quello che le volevo chiedere è, da quello che lei dice, il cinema per lei è stata una cosa semplice. È davvero stato così? Sempre? Penso ad American Gigolo, ad altri film. E poi, esteticamente, che cosa le ha richiesto il cinema? Lei è un bell'uomo, lo è sempre stato, però tuttavia, voglio dire, il cinema Hollywood oggi chiede qualche cosa, chiede un pegno di chirurgia plastica. Ecco, lei ci ha pensato su, fa bodybuilding, insomma, ci racconti qualcosa.
Meno male che questa era la domanda breve. Is there a question if you...
Thank you for such a serious question. Yeah, look, I don't want to get the sense that I minimize the job that I do, because I don't. It's really something I take very, very seriously, and anyone who works with me knows how hard I work when I do it. I just don't exaggerate its importance in the world. I want to be clear about that. When I take on a job, I really work hard and take it very, very seriously. And I don't think it's a job I've ever done that I thought was easy. Everyone, there's a challenge to it. I get nervous every time the camera's on. You know, before the director says action, I get anxious and nervous to a greater degree or lesser degree, but I'm very involved with the work I do. But I don't have an outsized sense of what it means. That's all I want to caution about it. The other questions was, it's not relevant to me, I don't really care.
Vi ringrazio molto. Altre possibilità di fare domande ci saranno oggi pomeriggio alla fine della proiezione del film.